It's our great pleasure to welcome you to the 4th Annual Opera News Awards.
Anyway, this is a wonderful evening that involves literally everybody from our industry, artists, impresarios, managers, our boss. Where is he? Thank you, Peter, so much.
Thank
really.
you,
Thank
Peter.
you. Thank
we
you.
love you.
We love you, Peter. We would never say anything at all, ever.
Raise your hand.
Negative about, yes, her, yes, you too.
Oh, there you are, right in the front. Who knew?
Right. Right. Love the tie. Love the tie.
You have a lovely wife. So many thanks to you all and to the great opera composers. And God bless America.
Well, I was going to tell a funny story, but seeing Lorraine up there and Jerry Finley, and just reminded me of how much devotion these performers give, and how rich my life has become as a result of their efforts, and how humbled I feel, and how tremendously honored I am to be here tonight.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I know less about opera than anybody in this room, including the waiters, probably especially the waiters.
I do believe that this contribution that we can make to serving music, which you are all supporting so tremendously, the Opera Guild and Opera News, to bringing new artists and bringing music to children. My children's schools have come to almost everything I've done, thanks to the Opera Guild, and I have had the funniest emails from parents saying, my hardened teenage girl has been talking about the opera for 4 days with actual emotion, and we're just completely amazed.
It's a great pleasure to be here for these wonderful awards, and Opera News has been, of course, with us, with all the singers for years and years and years. And I think that everybody, even the people that said, oh, I never read reviews, they open the Opera News immediately to see what they are saying.
The only time I ever experienced Sir Rudolph's celebrated wrath was in my early days at the Met, when I skipped a dress rehearsal of Andrea Chenier, in which I was the first cover for Carlo Gerard. And you know what that means in terms of obligation. I skipped it in order to record the much-played jingle for the Marlboro cigarette commercial. You get a lot to like with a Marlboro filter flavored pack or box.
And she's, like I am too, a real optimist, always coming down on the positive energy side of any issue. After her sensational series of Normas with Joan Sutherland at the Met, we tried to put the two of them together again in Semidamide. And we tried, but ultimately it fell through, despite everybody's best efforts. Years later, when we did finally get Semidamide into the repertoire, Jackie said to me on opening night, you see, you never know. If we had succeeded back then with Joan, it might have been wonderful. But by doing it now, we have two great things that we wouldn't have had then. Namely, a really full version of the opera and Sam Raimi.
I feel like I'm one of the luckiest people in the world. I've had a life in music. Classical music, and I don't think there's anything that can compare to it. And I thank you all for coming tonight, and thank you for giving your money. That is so important. I mean, what would we do without you? I love you all. Bye.
There is one more thing. Good night.